Hey, what's going on guys, it's N1ghtF4ll here and welcome to my top 5 picks for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighters Pass. The second wave of the Fighters Pass for the game promises us 6 new additions to the roster, with its first being Min Min from ARMS. Now, in my Min Min video, I explained what this means for certain characters' chances of being added in the coming months and years, so please check it out if you haven't already. But without further ado, here are my top picks for the remaining 5 spots in the Smash Ultimate Fighters Pass. But wait, hold on a minute. Before we go any further, I just need to promote the incredible art done by my good friend Forever Colourful over on her Instagram. She does some absolutely amazing commissions for an astounding price, so please go and check her stuff out. Her Instagram is linked below where you'll find price listings and can ask further questions, and some images of her previous works are on screen right now. But anyway, on to the video. Now I feel like a lot of people will be upset that I'm putting him at the bottom spot to start this list, but nevertheless, Minecraft Steve is in 5th. Steve would be an amazing addition to the roster, with so many options for a moveset, not to mention he'd be the best third party character to be added to the game in my opinion. He could use a minecart as his side special, have a fishing rod for a grab, use his diamond sword for smash attacks, and so much more. He could have Alex as one of his alternate colour schemes, and at a bit of a stretch, the ability to port over your own skins from Minecraft's Switch edition, though that's a bit less likely. Anyway, for his final smash, Steve could maybe use a creeper spawn egg on his opponent, trapping them in an obsidian box with the creeper to deal massive damage. Speaking of the obsidian block, it would be amazing if Steve could place a limited amount of blocks on the stage to use as platforms for combos, and I feel he would be an amazing addition to the game. Next up, just ahead of Steve, in 4th place, we have Zant from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Zant has been one of my top picks to be added to Smash Bros since Joker from Persona 5 was already added to the game. I mean, what can I say? I feel as though he would just be an amazing addition to the roster with such a versatile moveset. He could play similarly to how he does in Hyrule Warriors, but here are a few of my own ideas for his moveset. He could summon Shadow Beast similarly to how Zelda summons her Phantom Knights, use his sentient hands as his smash attacks, and maybe even project holograms of himself briefly to combat opponents from a distance. In addition to a really unique moveset, I feel like some of Zant's alternate costumes would be really cool as well, such as having an unmasked and masked version of himself, and perhaps a colour scheme based off of Midna from Twilight Princess as well. That being said, I really hope he gets to be added to the roster one day, although it is rather unlikely. But now we're moving on to 3rd place on the list. This might just be because I'm really enjoying Paper Mario the Origami King at the moment, but I would love to see a Paper Mario get added to the roster for Smash. Since I came to the conclusion I wanted this after playing Origami King, I feel a version of the character based solely on that installment in the franchise would be very well suited to Smash Bros. For his grab, Mario could use the 1000-fold arms, similarly to Min Min, and for his smash attacks, he could use his trusty hammer. I did consider that perhaps since jumps are an attack in the Origami King and do damage, when Mario lands on an opponent, he could perhaps do some minor damage. I'm not sure this would work however, as no other character we've seen before has something like this. I really don't know how aerials would work for Mario either, but maybe he could throw confetti at the opponent in some manner, similarly to how he fills in holes in the Origami King game. Then, for a final smash, Mario could call upon various allies, or perhaps developmentals as seen in the game. I feel he'd be a really interesting way to represent the franchise, and maybe even help bolster sales of the Origami King, and overall, he'd just be a really fun new addition to the roster. Okay, now moving into 2nd place, just shy of the top spot, we have Shovel Knight. I am a huge fan of all the Shovel Knight games, as all of you who watch my channel will know, as I do a let's play of them rather regularly on the channel. And I was super happy that Shovel Knight was included in Smash as an assist trophy to fight alongside in battle. But wouldn't it be cool if you could actually play as Shovel Knight rather than just with him? Since Shovel Knight already has a 3D model and semi-moveset as an assist trophy in the game, some of his existing moves could be copied over for a playable version of him. In addition to this, Shovel Knight already has a platform fighter called Shovel Knight Showdown as part of the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove game, so some inspiration could be taken from the way he plays in that as well. He could use his shovel to bounce off of opponents and perhaps spike them when off stage. He could use some of the relics from the Shovel Knight games as well, such as the Flare Wand and Alchemy Coin, as special moves, and he could also use his shovel to bury his opponents, then follow up with stronger attacks. He could have alternate skins based off of the Order of No Quarter Knights within the game, or maybe even his golden armor instead. Realistically, I actually feel like there's a decent chance of Shovel Knight being added to the roster, or at least a representative from the Shovel Knight franchise. So at some stage, I really hope my prediction for this moveset will happen, and I really hope he gets added to the game. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. In the top spot for my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC list, we have none other than the Purple Man himself, Waluigi. I mean, how could it be anyone other than this lanky purple legend? Just think of the potential. He could throw a Mario Party dice block with 1 to 6 on it, doing various damage and having different effects, much like Mr. Game & Watch's judge ability from the current game. He could maybe swing a tennis racket from his debut in the Mario Tennis franchise, which could have varying power and damage depending on how you time your swing from serving the tennis ball. He could carry across his signature move from his assist trophy moveset as well, the Waluigi Stomp, which would bury his opponent in the ground, allowing him to go in for a stronger move. I mean, the possibilities are near limitless. Now moving on to his final smash, I think it would be amazing to have him activate his final smash only to use his opponent's moveset against them for a limited time. Since Waluigi is largely regarded as the scheming cheater of the Mario franchise, this would suit his character amazingly, and his alternate costumes could include tennis variants and colour schemes matching Luigi, Mario, etc. Oh, I'm just absolutely giddy at the possibility of getting Waluigi in this game. I just really hope that one day he actually gets added and Nintendo finally gives this character the recognition that he deserves. Well, there you have it. That concludes my top 5 picks for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2. Let me know which of my picks you agree with, and maybe leave some of your own suggestions for character additions in the comments section down below. Remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye!